Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm Hailey Frances with Russ, Lyon, Sotheby's International Realty. I'm a realtor and local market expert here in Arizona, and this is the Valley Homes Zoom series where I bring on other experts who can weigh in on the home buying and selling process and make this easier for all of us to understand. Today, I'm joined by Nancy Pierson with Equity Title Agency to talk about the process of a title search. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, good morning, Hailey.
Thanks so much for joining me. I hear from home buyers all the time. In Arizona, a home buyer is able to most times pick the title agency that they work with. And a lot of times they say, well, who do you recommend? But what do they do anyway? So talk to me a little bit about the process of a title search and why it's important.
Of course, yes. It's a great question, and it's something that home buyers really need to understand what our role is. So a title company will examine the history of the title, and they're going to ensure that there's no liens, judgments, or interest still from others in the property. They're going to ultimately convey title free and clear. And that's really important to know. That's the main job of our title examiners, just to make sure they do a thorough title search and convey that property free and clear to the new buyer.
And so that protects the buyer because you want to know, obviously, if you're buying a home, you want to know that there aren't any liens on the property or that there isn't somebody who potentially could have some interest in the home that you're not aware of, right?
Exactly. So examples of liens are, of course, the mortgage from the seller, which is paid off at close, but there also could be tax liens, there can be child support liens. All of that needs to be disclosed, cleared up during the escrow process. And again, I can't stress enough that to convey the title free and clear to the new buyer is the ultimate goal.
Okay, excellent. So, a lot of moving parts are happening during the process. Like once you submit as a home buyer when working with a realtor, once you submit a contract and it's accepted, there are a bunch of different things that start happening. So your lender goes to work, your realtor goes to work, home inspections, and of course the title company goes to work as well. Can you just talk about, how long a title search typically takes and what kind of communication the title company would have with a realtor during that time?
Of course, yes. So Equity Title Agency, one of their first tasks is to open the title research process with our title plant. So the escrow number is established and we send the order to our title plant, and pretty much they start researching pronto. Typically 3 to 7 days is the time frame to get a title report back. If it's ordered as a rush because there's a quick close, we certainly can get it back sooner than that. But we like to aim on about 3 days maximum. Once in a while, when there's a great deal of escrows going on, it could be the 7 days. But again, typically closings are 30 to 45 days when there's a lender involved. So that's not bad. And then, of course, it's sent to all parties, including the realtor. And the client is happy to call the escrow company to get explanations of what's on the title report. We're happy to discuss things with them.
Excellent. Okay, well, before we wrap up, is there anything that we didn't talk about that you think would be important for a home buyer to know about the process of the title search?
Sure. Just real quick tips so you understand the policy itself. The owner's policy protects the full purchase price of the property. So if we do miss something, obviously there can be a claim against it, and it's up to the full purchase price of what you paid for your home. The lender's policy is a second policy that the buyer would get if there's a lender's involved. And of course that covers the lender, and that would be for the price of the loan. So again, the lender is covered as well. So we're protecting everybody. And that's why we do such a great job on searching that title and make sure that it's conveyed free and clear.
Okay, Nancy, thank you so much for your time. I really
Welcome.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to share Nancy's contact information and the contact information for Equity Title Agency in the blurb below. If you're on YouTube, you can see it there. Make sure to reach out to her if you have any questions about title, and you can always reach out to me if you have questions about home buying or selling. And Nancy, thanks again. We'll see you next time.
All right. You're welcome. Bye-bye.